Hi, everybody. It is now October 24, 2019. San Bernardino, California had a fire yesterday. 9 homes burned, 3 destroyed.
Be 4 structures that are on fire right now. And again, the fire department here doing what they can. The streets are a bit narrow here in this area. You see as I come out to a wide shot how the wind is whipping it through this area. The streets are very narrow. The palm tree here on fire. And this particular spot here, the fire raced up this hillside and right up into these properties, pushing that fire down to the south and to the west and pushing it right down between homes here. Now this house on fire as we speak in the backyard. This is going to be the 4th property that is currently on fire. The fire department trying to get assets back there, but you see how tight these homes are in the rear. I'm going to come out to a wider shot here. You see structure protection crews right here on this cul-de-sac. They're trying to get into a position to fight that fire, but it's in between homes right now, and those homes right now are on fire. As we look at the wider shot again here, over here on Skylark Drive, 4th home that's on fire next to a bigger house. It looks like a 2-story structure that's on fire as well. So Skylark Drive and Edgerton Drive, that's where the fire is. The fire has raced its way up the hill.
So, apparently, there was only one road in, one road out, and people were running to save their lives. Several people were rescued, and yeah, 3 homes destroyed. I came across this last night. I couldn't. Another fire? Really? All right. Play a few minutes of this and then get on to more information. I will link below to everything so you can watch the full broadcast if you want.
Are emerging from the ashes of a little mountain fire in San Bernardino. A woman with a tiny hose facing huge flames and little ones burned and scarred trying to escape. KCAL's Nicole Comstock is live in San Bernardino tonight with their stories. Nicole?
Yeah, Susie, and late last night we learned that a family of 4 suffered smoke inhalation and minor burn injuries as they tried their best to make it out of this fire alive. Well, tonight we now know that that family lived here in this home that suffered the worst of the fire damage. The man who rescued those children tells us it was absolutely crazy getting out of here.
Everything was on fire. All of the trees, all of the shrubs.
When the little mountain fire burned up the hill behind her home,
The palm trees were like matchsticks.
this little lady helped her 93-year-old neighbor across the street get out of her home, where the front door was already on fire.
And then I came back here and started on this.
As she grabbed a garden hose to fight the fire off her roof, flames were torching nearby power lines, dropping live wires across her front yard.
It was like sparkling.
That's approximately when firefighters ordered her to stay back.
So I did. I stayed back there with my little weenie hose and tried to do what I could.
Her home was one of 6 that were damaged but somewhat spared by the wind-driven flames. 2 other homes were red tagged as uninhabitable. The man who lives here in the home with the worst damage was too traumatized to speak with us on camera. But he shared this story of how he and his family members were burned, running away as flames gutted the back of this home. Hot embers that were raining down from palm trees landed on that homeowner's arm, leaving behind these burns. He tells us he had to go to extreme measures to rescue a 2- and 3-year-old child who also live in this home, sliding down a hillside to escape those fast-moving flames. He says in the process, those children scraped their backs and also had hot embers land on them. Friends have started a GoFundMe account for Cher, the woman who lives in the other destroyed home. They say she's a sweet, loving person who lost an animal in the fire.
Luckily, nobody died.
No, somebody did die. Her pet. Luckily, nobody died. Well, you know, how is it that so many people just never think of the 4-leggeds or other life? So yeah, another fire, San Bernardino. And then another fire, a storage place in Southern California. You want to see how many fires are happening right now in California. Really? Okay, maybe some of these are old fires. An experimental fire. It's 100% contained. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 2010. But yeah, you guys have had a lot of fires. Well, I'll link below to this map if you can get to the actual recent fires. I guess there's no distinction between these icons except for this one, which is Munjar Road. Firefighters are battling a 10-acre fire north of Chico. Great. Great. I say that because I have subscribers in Chico. Well, is that the only active fire? No, because there are other fires that are going right now. So, California Utility Company begins turning off power to customers in effort to prevent wildfires. Santa Rosa, California's wine country from Geyserville to Sonoma. Sierra Nevada, foothills, including Paradise, without power. Santa Rosa is without power. So, it's important to remember, listen to this, it's important to remember that customers not impacted by the public safety power shutoff may experience power outages due to PG&E equipment damaged during this wind event. Those customers will not be notified in advance. So I guess PG&E has pretty frail equipment that wind will just bring things down. You won't have power, but you'll have more rate increases. So power went off Wednesday, 20 minutes before PG&E said it would. And guess what? Forecasts indicate the peak period of winds should end about noon Thursday in the Sierra foothills, North Bay, San Mateo County, and around noon Friday in Kern County. So, what are they saying about more outages? Another potential period of offshore wind pattern that concerns forecasters, and it could begin to impact Northern California on Saturday night. Wow, it could be the strongest wind event of the season, potentially stronger than the one earlier this month. So, noon tomorrow, I guess your power will go back up. No, they just said that the wind will die down at noon tomorrow. I don't know when you're going to get your power back. Friday noon for Kern County, but then Saturday, well, you may have the strongest wind event, so power off again. Southern California, 308,000 power shutoffs possible. When strong winds return, well, the strong winds are returning, and that they may hold off for another day before they get really strong. And then we'll see humidity go down, the heat go up, and the fire threat go up as well. Wow, so can't seem to forecast severe weather events within just hours, but humidity going down, heat going up, and the wind getting really strong on a particular day. So all of the counties and your unincorporated areas and the towns and cities in Los Angeles County, 66,000. Orange County, more than 26,000. Riverside County, more than 40,000. San Bernardino County, more than 63,000. Santa Barbara County, 240 customers. Okay, well, Ventura County, 94,000. A whole lot of you guys may not have power in a couple of days. And guess what? Yes, here it is again. For California, massive power blackouts could become a way of life. A way of life. Wow. Well, we were once a first world country, and now we're a third world country, so all you can do is get used to it, because nothing seems to be changing. Blackout is likely over the weekend. Yep, here it is. Hundreds of thousands of residents of Northern California, power will be shut off in the next 2 days. Well, it got even worse. Worse news today. Another even larger blackout is likely over the weekend. I don't envy you guys. I'm really sorry you're having to deal with this. Yeah, all links are below.